our league is really going to be more about, developing players, getting players ready for their, for their baseball coming up the next year is what our goal is going to be over the summer. And, our league schedule, we're pretty much decided on, we're going to go 2 nights a week, play 2 doubleheaders a week, and that way you can get in 4 games a week, but you're not out there 5 days a week. And then we're going to have a tournament at the end of the season to be able to determine the champion as far as like the older league and the younger league is concerned. And that's been one of the selling points as far as when we've been talking to other coaches and stuff. They really like the idea of being able to keep their kids together. Because what's happened to us doing that other league, you might have kids that are too old, and then now you have to try to find somewhere for them to play over the summer instead of, so they might have to drive 45 minutes to be able to play on a team, and now they can still play, with the guys they played on the same team during the summer. During the high school season. So another selling point of our league that the coaches have liked is the fact that insurance through USSSA, being able to register for the league is a whole lot cheaper. So, for example,
cheaper than
Legion. Yeah,
or?
cheaper than that,
Okay.
because what happens is, the cost of it, it really does get expensive, to be honest with you, because when we were doing, the other league, it was, for 2 teams, it was like $950, I think it was, to register 2 teams, and now it's going to be a whole lot less than that. So that's a selling point on top of that. So you get to keep all your guys together. You get, the cost, the monetary cost of it is a whole lot less, and so that's a big selling point for it.
Okay, and obviously this summer you're not going to be involved with the Legion, and what is your reason?
Well, we just look at it as though, I was going to say this anyway. Our league's going to be based on National Federation of High Schools, what we play under during the high school season. And so, they have a pitch count rule, and, we're going to abide by that pitch count rule. And so, we really don't care if we find out 2 days after a game's over with, or if we find out a week after a game's over with. If somebody violates the pitch count rule, then they're going to forfeit their game. It's going to be very simple, cut and dry, because that's what the rule is. The rule is somebody's ineligible because they're ineligible to pitch, and if you pitch them, then therefore you forfeit the game. That's just the way that's going to work. And, we're doing that because, it comes down to the safety of the kids, safety of their arms, and it's the responsibility of the coach to know that. And we're not going to sit here and look at a coach that that reports it later and say, well, why didn't you tell us immediately? Why didn't you already know? No, we're not going to do that. If somebody violates the rule, the person who's going to be held responsible is the person who violated the rule. We're not going to sit there and blame the victim, and we're not going to do stuff like that. And that's the way we're going to do this. And we're going to go by those pitch counts, and if somebody violates it, then they are going to forfeit the game because of that.
Obviously, this happened to y'all in the state tournament last year. What kind of statement are y'all making in leaving Legion to form your
The
own?
statement we're making on that, honestly, is American Legion officials, after we met with them, they made a decision that they felt like was in the best interest for them. And that's fine. It's their organization. They can do with their organization what they want to. But we've got to do what's in the best interest of our program and the best interest of our kids. So we are making a decision based on our best interest. And that's why we decided we were going to do this.